Hi, I'm Ken Okel. Welcome to this presentation of Has COVID-19 Turned You into a Micromanager? Now, I'm sure if you are a leader, I'm sure you're fine. There's no problem. We're not talking about you, but perhaps this information might be good for a friend of yours or another leader. Let's be honest though. COVID-19 has created a lot of challenges in the workplace. You're probably trying to support your employees as much as you can. As a result, maybe you've become a little bit of a micromanager. Now, for those who aren't as familiar with that term, basically it means someone who is too involved in an employee's job. You're looking over their shoulder too much, you're doubting their ability. Basically, your involvement is causing problems in their work simply by you being there too much. I realize that when we are talking about these types of things, it can get a little stressful. For that reason, we have put up a picture of a lovely kitten. That should relax us a little bit. And I want to share with you a thought. It is okay if you're a little off your game at this point in time. Tomorrow is a new day. So just take a deep breath and relax. For a lot of leaders, the challenge is balance. How involved should you be with your employees, letting them do their daily work? There's a spectrum. You don't want to be absentee on the job. You don't want to, want people to be able to find you, ask you questions, that type of thing. But you don't want to be doing that thing, as I said before, where you're looking over someone's shoulder, you're just slowing everything down. You want to find that right balance of involvement. Often I say this is basically the idea of you hire good people who are qualified. You set out the expectations that you want for the position. You make sure they have the training that they need to be successful. And then you're able to judge the results, the output, and make adjustments as needed. You don't need to be touching everything that someone is doing. Otherwise, that can cause problems. It can reduce the productivity, increase employee dissatisfaction, which is not something that you want, especially during the stressful days of COVID-19. The problem is all the uncertainty, the working from home, perhaps having to close locations, all of that makes some people feel like I need to have more control over everything. I need to touch every aspect of a process. And you're taking an otherwise great process, a great way of doing things, and you're just becoming too involved in it. Think of it like a machine where you have all these little gears and things. They're all the exact right size and they work together to produce a great outcome. Suddenly, you're changing one of those gears and everything just doesn't run as smoothly as usual. You're causing a problem simply through your over involvement. And again, not necessarily talking about you, probably someone that you know. Okay, are we clear on that? All right. There are some questions that I think you can be asking employees that can open the door for a discussion of problems or issues that they may be having. So you're being receptive and open to discussions or suggestions or pleas for help. Here are two questions I think are very effective. The first one, how are you? This is good on two levels. One is just a personal level, just to make sure that people are doing okay. They may need to vent for a second or two or just enjoy having a conversation with someone who is outside their home if they're pretty much working and living at home. The other question, it kind of opens up the door to more of a discussion about work and processes. It's how can I support your work? This can allow an employee to say, you know what, I really need this tool, or this time that we have this meeting doesn't work because my kids are at home. It's good for you to be able to open the door for a discussion to happen. Sometimes you don't have to go looking for trouble. You just need to ask an employee, hey, what's not working? They will probably let you know. And it's okay to tell people, you know what, this is new for me. It's new for you. Let's work on this together. If you have a problem, come to me, let me know, rather than looking over someone's shoulder constantly, because that can just become very irritating. And as I said before, as people are already stressed out, you don't want to add to that. So that's a few thoughts. Those are a few thoughts we have about this issue. If you want to learn more about me, my name is Ken Okel. My web address is my name. Surprise. It's Kenokel. Want to shoot me an email about this presentation? If you have an idea for a future presentation, a question that you have, go to tvguy kenokel.com. And I encourage you also to connect with me on LinkedIn. And my LinkedIn profile, again, my name. Funny how that works. It's Kenokel. Thank you so much for joining me for this presentation. I know that you are doing a tremendous job in your position. You're not acting like a micromanager as well, but just in case you ever start to go down that dark path, or you know someone who might need a little help, a little refresher, feel free to share this presentation. I'm Ken Okel. Take care.